Aquarius. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my readings. And to those of you who are my Capella members, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, your support. You guys mean the world to me. Candle just went out as I said that. If you're interested in joining my family, it's kind of like Patreon, but it's on my own website. You get daily guidance videos and members only live readings, birthday perks. You get to access all the bonus content on my free mobile app and a whole bunch more. If you're interested in that, go to capellawellness.com, check out my Capella memberships page to see the different tiers and the different benefits that they offer, or you can click on the link in the description box below for that. All right, so Aquarius, I'm all ready for St. Patrick's Day. I do have Irish in my family on my paternal grandfather's side. So that's exciting. So, you know, thinking of like a little bit of Irish with Puerto Rican and a whole bunch of other stuff. I got so many different races and ethnicities running through my blood. It's not even funny, but it's pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. But anyway, I'm all green. Everything's green since we are, I'm reading for the month of March now, and green happens to be my favorite Roy G. Biv color. All right, Aquarius, so what we're going to do in this reading is we're going to look into what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023, what you are out of alignment with, or what you may be out of alignment with for the beginning of the month, what guidance Spirit has for you and how to best navigate the energy surrounding you at the beginning of the month, and lastly, what you need to heal. What needs healing for the beginning of March. All right. And there will be an extended for this reading. The link to the extended reading is in the description box below. Remember that while a reading may resonate with you, you may not be in alignment with it. Okay? Resonance is not a synonym of alignment. So keep that in mind when it comes to tarot. We can have all the wonderful things come out in tarot, but if you're not in alignment with it, it will not manifest. All right? You have to be in vibrational alignment for those things to happen, for those really positive things to happen. Anywho, I will talk about what the extended is going to entail at the end of the reading. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Let's see what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Syrians, Ascended Masters, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Aquarius need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Somebody needs to clear their throat chakra. Guys, I think I said in Libra's reading or Gemini's reading, my guides were telling me that while I'm getting over this thing because I have had spiritual attacks on my throat chakra, and every time I'm fine outside, or if I'm channeling or I'm talking to other people about important things, this starts to flare up. And my guides were telling me in the other reading that this is also due to a lot of people, mainly the Divine Masculine Collective. They're really trying to get this truth out. And it's like a lot of clearing the throat, a lot of preparation for truths to be revealed. Okay, there's very strong energy with that coming around, with people, not just the masculines, coming forward with being honest. And it can even be the feminines too, stepping out of their comfort zone and just speaking the truth to people, not being afraid of what other people are going to think, do, or say. Okay, so every time I'm trying to channel here, I'm always having to like clear the throat for the collective. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see if Spirit has anything for you, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023? Please and thank you. I am hearing to please check out your other placements. Okay, your sun could be resonating more than your moon. Your rising could be resonating more than your sun, your Venus, okay, your north node. So if you know the placements in your chart, it is advisable to go watch the other readings, because something may be more familiar to you or may call to you more strongly than some of your other placements, okay? And don't forget that time is fluid, energy is always changing, man. They're really trying to think here. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? I heard you're fixed. You're fixated, or you're fixed on something, or you don't want to budge is what I'm hearing. You guys are a fixed sign. Oh, they changed their mind on that one. I don't even know what that was. It might have been the Seven of Pentacles based on what I kind of quickly saw. But anyway, time is fluid. Energy is always changing, guys. Just because I say beginning of March 2023 does not mean that it will fit for you for the beginning of the month, okay? Could be March of next year. Could be a completely different month. Could have been in the past, all right? My goodness. Somebody is trying to not have something come out. Now I'm feeling some sort of interference here. I've never had to shuffle for this long for anybody. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, putting seriousness into Masters. Please remove anything that's trying to block this reading. It may be big for you, Aquarius. Pluto's about to enter your sign, 23rd of March. Some big things are going on for Aquarians, for a lot of the collective. All right, here we go. Well, it is an ace. The Ace of Swords. And what was I saying about speaking truth? Do you see what I mean? What I just heard is because of what I was saying, there, you see, you cannot fucking make it up. I was talking about with all that throat chakra clearing, something is always preventing me from getting the truth out, because I am that connected where I'm only pulling truth and only truth. Before I meditate on these readings, I ask for the guidance and the courage to speak truth and nothing but. That is what this is. And there are people who do this type of work who hesitate on getting the actual divine truth out. This is the truth of God right here. It's the sword and the stone. Oh my God, did you see that? This is no joke, guys. They said don't even bother to pick it up. You guys saw what it was, and it flew out of my hand. It's on the other side of the room. What did I tell you? Something is trying to prevent the truth from coming out, not only from me, but from people you are dealing with. It's your truth coming out, okay? You starring into your power, you getting this insight and awareness to understand that the truth is everything going forward. There is a breakthrough happening here, Aquarius, and you saw it. It just flew out of my hand. I can't even get to it. They're like, Jess, don't even bother. Don't even bother. You don't need to see the card. You saw for the 1 minute that it was in your face, okay? So there is something major happening. There's a big breakthrough for some of you who are in alignment with what it is you're about to come into. There is strong communication vibes. You're going to get clarity on something big, all right? It's exactly what I was channeling, which is probably why they didn't have the card come out. Either something was interfering with it, with the truth coming out. There was also, my guides wanted me to continue talking, to channel, because I was already channeling. I channeled from the get-go. They wanted me to channel that message before the card came out. And they're just confirming what I was saying. There's a big truth coming. What I'm getting, guys, it's not just your truth coming out, that you're not afraid to speak your truth. It's not just somebody around you who's finally going to communicate their truth to you, to give you clarity, to wipe the slate clean, to start over, knowing that the truth is going to set them free, and that truth is going to give them a clean slate. But there's also some big truth happening in the collective, because you are Aquarius, and this is the Aquarius reading, obviously. You guys are about humanity, about everyone in this world. It's the collective. There is a massive truth that is about to be revealed to all of us. Get prepared, okay? Because this truth, while it may be coming from somebody that you know, that you haven't heard from, there's that, but there's also an even bigger reveal here. The veil is being lifted, guys. We are piercing through the veil and something is going to be exposed. It's a big truth that is coming. Be prepared for what's about to be communicated. Okay? I'm hearing you are being asked to have clarity of mind, to make sure when this truth comes in, you're going to know it's truth and that it's not a lie for some of you. You're being asked to ensure that your crown and your third chakras are cleared, that your energies are free and clear of low vibrational energies, to be able to discern between truth and lie. Because whatever it is that's coming out, guys, some people are not going to believe it. I'm hearing it again. The collective is about to catch wind of some really big truth here. All right. It's going to be shocking for some of you. But you're being asked to make sure that your mind is free and clear of any negativity, of other people's influences. I'm also hearing be careful what you're getting, where you're getting your information from. Go to God for everything. Okay, first and foremost. That's so crazy how that card flew out and I wasn't even holding it for like a minute. And if you're not communicating your truth here, Aquarius, God's going to step in and be like, okay, it's got to come out. It's got to come out sooner or later. And that's also for those of you who've been kind of like holding back from something or being, going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. You can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. You can go with this or you can go with that. I don't remember who does that song, and every time I look at the Two of Pentacles, I think of that. Okay? You're weighing your options. You're holding that infinity symbol. It's like, I've been in this loop where I'm about to do something and then I retract. I'm about to do something and then I retreat. I'm about to do something and then I go back to square one. Up and down. In and out. I'm going to do it. No. I'm going to do it. No. I'm going to do it. No. Whatever this is for you, Aquarius, you will have a big breakthrough. The slate will be wiped clean. God is giving you this opportunity to break free of something. Breaking through the veil. The veil, you being in that truth, knowing that whatever it is you need to be making a decision on, choosing whatever, it is your truth in your truth alone. The Ace of Swords, again, is that truth from God's truth right there, the divine truth, because it is an ace. Ace of Swords is decisive. Like, no second guessing whatsoever. Your intuition is on point. You know what your truth is, and you make it a point for it to be known, for it to flow out of you, for other people to hear your truth, for you to communicate your truth without being afraid to speak it. It's like some of you have this hesitation where it's like you're gonna do something and then you pull yourself back. I'm hearing you got to cut to the chase. There's also something with this Ace of Swords for others of you where you're juggling too many things. You've got too many goals. You've got too much going on. It's like you're trying to keep things in order, but there's something about being able to set priorities for yourself. And that Ace of Swords is coming in to start cutting out stuff that is not in alignment with your truth. Stuff that is not in alignment with you having clarity of thought even. It's kind of like you're trying to decide, what is my truth? What am I supposed to be in alignment with? We're going to talk about what you're not in alignment with in a little bit. All right? But there's something here where, you know, you're oscillating between options, but it's kind of like you're afraid to choose whatever it is that you've been going back and forth on, because you're afraid of some sort of turmoil happening, or you're afraid of something going wrong. That's been coming up a lot for the collective. It's just that decisiveness is a lot of you are kind of like in limbo with this. What is your heart telling you to do, to say, to choose? It could even be for some of you, you're kind of like going back and forth and putting yourself in the front burner, prioritizing yourself, because that's also what Two of Pentacles means to me. This is setting priorities, okay? And also being adaptable to changes. Change is inevitable, Aquarius. When it's presented to you, you take God up on the opportunity, because when you embrace the change, you adapt to the change, you make yourself a priority, you start to change things around for the better, you will have a major breakthrough. Change is coming. And with that truth for the collective, oh, it's going to change things in a dramatic way. A big truth is coming, and it's going to change our lives in a dramatic way. And what's funny is that they're not telling me what it is. Not right now. Some of you may already know it, but I'm not supposed to say anything about it. I'm supposed to stay quiet. But there's others of you where your truth is understanding that you got to start putting yourself first. And that is hard for some of you. Some of you are, you think that certain things are priorities for you when they aren't. Because some of you, you're being out of alignment with your truth. And you know that something needs to change. Something needs to clear. Something, you want this breakthrough, but you're sitting there kind of like, again, oscillating between options. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to do that. No. I can't put myself first. I can't drop these things, because some of you are dropping the ball because you're juggling too many things. There's something here about balancing the checkbook or something, where you may be in a situation where I don't know if I should use this money to pay for these bills, or pay myself first, or pay this for this thing. Some of you may be not investing enough in yourselves. That's part of prioritizing yourself. And some of you need to understand that truth here. God sees you investing in yourself and paying yourself first and all these things. He's going to get you to see something very clearly about what habit you may have been in a loop in. There's also somebody going back and forth about communicating with you, reaching out to you, saying the truth. I gotta finally have this breakthrough and say something so that I can finally get things moving. Ace of Swords is air. You are air. It's the fastest energy. And someone's like, God is telling this person, if you just speak up and you reveal yourself, you reach out to this person, you speak your truth, I will give you the new beginning you're seeking. I will wipe the slate clean. I will make this a new thing for you where you can start over. Clear the air is what you've got to do. This is what I'm hearing about your person. And I will give you what you're asking for. That clean slate, the new beginning, the starting over part of this. And somebody around you has been, when do I do it? I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. It's like they reach out to you, then they get cold feet. They're about to reach out to you, they get cold feet. They're about to reach out to you to get cold feet. It's been like a never-ending loop. They've got this on Spotify, and the song is replaying and replaying and replaying and replaying and replaying and replaying. This person has been doing this for quite some time. It could even be you, Aquarius, where you know you need to choose your priorities wisely, which includes choosing you first. But then you hesitate on it, and it's like you go back to putting others as a priority, or things that are not in alignment with your truth as your priority, things that have nothing to do with your well-being, your health. You're not putting that as a priority. There's a little bit of resistance to change for some of you. And that's stemming from a little bit of stubbornness, and that is your shadow side, Aquarius. Nothing wrong with that. We all have shadow sides, okay? Part of yours is the resistance to change. The struggle with change. I don't like change. It bothers me. It throws me off. It makes me feel weird. I want to stick to my plan. I want to stick to what I've been doing for years. Let me tell you something. I had a major issue with that up until maybe when I started my career. No, when I started college. And I said to myself, something needs to change. And for me, I had this issue with, what's it called? My social skills weren't there. I mean, mine was clear. I could communicate because I am Gemini sun, but I would want to get out in my spaceship for way too long. I would detach myself for way too long because my moon's in Aquarius. You know, I'd rather be the weirdo and stay away from you than kind of like engage in whatever activity. Like, I did not like to socialize. I got, a little bit bothered when I was surrounded by a lot of people or I had to speak. When I got to college, I said to myself, something needs to change, Jess. If you're going to have this new beginning, Ace of Swords, that's going to be challenging for you, you're going to have to overcome the challenge. You're going to have to deal with the change, and you're going to have to start saying hi to people first instead of having people say hi to you first. I was like that for like 19 years of my life. I would not say hi to anyone first. You had to say hi to me first. Until I got to college and said, something's got to give, Jess. You got to break out of your shell. And a lot of you got to break out of your shell too. You got to change it up. Change the norm. You can't grow, learn, or evolve without change, Aquarius. You become stagnant. Another candle goes out. Your light dims when you are resisting change. When you can't grow, learn, and evolve, you won't ascend. Your vibration won't get higher, and then you will not be in alignment with what it is that you're trying to call into your life. This is about a breakthrough and being adaptable to changes. It's good for the soul. It's good for the mind. It's good for the body. Right? There's some issue with mutable energy for some of you. It's like a struggle. You are so fixated on your ways. That's why I heard fixed. Nope. This is how it should be done. That's it. I am not going to change anything. Well, guess what, Aquarius? You won't get to reach the fullness of your potential. You won't be able to see what you can really do. Okay. Shit, I'm trying to remember that freaking lyric
That freaking Danger Zone song, I've been playing it for 2 days straight. It's funny because we're talking about loops. They're having me look it up. I had been looping that song for the past 2 days. And I had the lyric memorized, and now I can't. Give me a minute, Aquarius, because my guides want me to look it up. There is this lyric that is going to resonate. It's going to hit some of you in the gut. Okay? Oh, God. I'm trying to knock shit over here. Okay, is the internet not going to work for me? Okay. Tom Cruise. Delete. Hold on, guys. Okay, can you give me the lyrics, please? I don't want to watch the video because they will cut my video out. Danger Zone lyrics. There we go. Okay. Okay. See, it's like something does not want me to say this. I tell you, peoples. Really? You want to get that picture in my face? Get out of the way. You'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. Oh my God, I just had a sexual thought. That's the first time I read it that way, guys. Oh my God, me and my dirty mind. All right. I swear to you, I've been singing this song for 2 days, and it's like, that never hit me like that before. I need some goggles. Anyway, you'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. Holy shit. You know what that means. Aside from what I'm thinking right now. If you don't adapt to those changes, you won't know what you're capable of. You can't reach the fullness of your potential. Again, change is for us to grow, learn, and evolve. We're on Earth School, in Earth School. You never know how high you can reach. It's like having that breakthrough some of you want. But that breakthrough ain't gonna happen. And yes, that's bad grammar, but they wanted me to say it that way to be funny. It ain't gonna happen until you adapt to the change and you be the change you wish to see. That's how it's gonna work, Aquarius. And you guys have a hard time with that mutable energy because you are a fixed sign. You get set in your ways. You get comfortable with the way it's been for years. You have no idea what God has waiting for you. But that breakthrough is only going to come through when you change things up. And you embrace the change and you say, okay, you know what? I got to do something different. I got to do something different. Again, you'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. This may actually even be a little bit of a sexual healing thing for some of you, okay? Based on what I just got there, where maybe it's being adaptable to changes and being more in tune with your sensual, your sexual side, Aquarius. Maybe it's changing it up in your sex life. I mean, it could be that for somebody here. We're not being afraid to do things differently when it comes to intimate relationships or something. That could be for someone, and it could be your truth, okay? So we're going to see what some of you are going to be out of alignment with for the beginning of March 2023. What is Aquarius going to be out of alignment with at the beginning of March? So that you know what you need to do to get back into alignment with your higher self, with what it is that you are trying to manifest, what you are desiring, to get back into alignment with your truth, Aquarius. These are awesome cards, but as you know, they're very challenging to shuffle. So what is Aquarius out of alignment with for the beginning of 2023? And what's crazy, these are fairly new. These actually just came out. This is the Astro Alignment deck by Grace Duong. Something told me to go to Barnes & Noble's the other day after going to Trader Joe's to do some grocery shopping. And they said, look at this shelf. And it said alignment. And my guides had told me for the going forward for my reading starting with March, I need to talk about what is out of alignment. Because of what I've been saying lately. You resonating with a reading does not mean you are in alignment with it. Okay? I'm here to change it up to get you guys into alignment. Okay, that one wants to come out. Ooh, the quincunx. Dissonance, adjustment, and discord. Okay? Some of you need to look at your quincunx. Don't start. Quincunxes. What is going on today? I'm getting the giggles. Look at those quincunxes. I don't want to say it because I will die laughing. In your chart. If you don't know what that is, go get your chart read. If you had your chart read, go back to your report, see where your quincunxes are. If you still need help with that, you can ask me or just go find someone. Well, it's not me to read your chart because I do read charts, but you can go look this up. The adjustments. Adjustments are required here. Aquarius. I was going to say zebra. Don't know why. Maybe somebody's looking at a zebra. It's not black and white, Aquarius. Adaptable to changes, adjusting things in your life to have breakthroughs. Look at your quincunxes in your chart. I'm also hearing something about Discord. I think that's like a chat app, right? I know my son knows more about that than I do. That could be relevant for somebody, but these are the things you need to make adjustments. Look to see what planets are involved in these quincunxes in your chart. It's going to help reveal to you what adjustments you need to make in your life to have that breakthrough. Okay. I will read the book in a little bit to see what else Spirit has for us in there. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, or you're fixated on a Scorpio, or there's strong Scorpio in your chart. Maybe this quincunx has to do with the sign, because look at the signs where the planets are with these quincunxes, okay? But it could be something with Scorpio here in your chart. Look to see where Scorpio is. It may be involved with this. Scorpio is the 8th house. It's about sex. That could very well be for some of you, okay? Being adaptive, seeing clearly, getting insight into awareness about, you know, your relationship with somebody, or how you view sex even, right? Changing up your sex life. I don't know, this came out to be a sex reading and it wasn't intended it to be, but look, it's not fucking joking around because we have Scorpio, and that's why I laughed. Until you can get it up as high as you can go. And I swear I said to you, I've been singing this song for 2 damn days, and it did not hit me like that like it did a few minutes ago. It's the funniest thing. And look what's at the bottom of this deck here for the Astro Alignment deck, okay? Look to see where Scorpio falls in your chart, what planet is there, the house that's there. You could have some hard aspects in the sign of Scorpio, okay, that are causing you to be out of alignment. And there is something here with sex for some of you. Okay, Scorpio is the death card, transformation, awakenings, letting the past go. Some of you may be going back and forth with something, with communicating or whatever, because you can't let go of something. You can't let go of the past. You're still getting hung up in the past, like Six of Cups type of energy. That came out in Libra's reading. It's outgrowing your environment, right? You've outgrown your environment, Aquarius, so a change is needed. Some of you, this change is coming to you through God because of the Ace. God's now stepping in here to give you a whole new beginning, a clean slate, because you have let go of the past. You cleared everything out to make space for this new beginning. Because for those of you who've already cleared out the space, God is now coming in to make those changes for you. There's a massive breakthrough coming for some of you. Because you've already adapted to the changes, you started to prioritize yourself more. You started to realize, I don't need this anymore in my life. I don't need this as a priority. I'm going to make my health a priority. I'm going to make my kids a priority. I'm going to make myself a priority. I'm going to make my mission work a priority. Nope, this comes first. I come first. But God is really the one who comes first, and then you. That's what God has shown me. You can go to God about this if you want. But those who've already been adaptable to changes, you start to really understanding what is really of value here. Understanding you have unlimited potential. And you're not holding yourself back from that potential. Some of you are. Yeah, look where Scorpio is and look where your 8th house is. What planets are in your 8th house and what sign is in your 8th house. Somebody has Pluto and Scorpio. That's the ruler of Scorpio. Scorpio is deep, intense, and transformative. Some of you, you're out of alignment because you're not going deep within to make the adjustments you know you need to make those changes happen, to have those breakthroughs happen in your life. Some of you, you are going to have those breakthroughs, all right? Especially with regards to finances, okay? Sometimes you have the money for a month for something and other times you don't. It's kind of like you get the money coming in and then you've got things to pay and then it's like, okay, I got to wait. I got to prioritize. Let me set aside this money in case I have to go pay for gas or whatever. And it's kind of like you're going back and not going back and forth, but for some of you with your finances, it's like you have a good month and then the next month it's not so great. And then it goes back to a great month and then another one's not so great. And you're just kind of like, okay, I need to be adaptable to the changes. God's testing you, for some of you, with if your finances are acting like this, he's testing you to see how adaptable you are. Are you going to get bent out of shape because one month you don't have the same income as the previous month? Two of Pentacles is being able to balance money well, but to be able to do more with less. Where you're able to still manage money well even when you have a little bit of it. Okay? And you're not worrying when you have that month or whatever, those few months with little money. You're not worried about running out because you know God is your source and supply. He's having this roller coaster thing going on. It may seem like a game to you, Aquarius, for those of you who are, this is part of your story, but what God's testing you is to see how adaptable you are, to see if you're going to go off kilter, if you're going to lose your balance, if you're going to lose focus on what is important. The Ace of Swords is that focus. Are you going to still be able to stay balanced even when things are fluctuating? Are you going to maintain that focus? That focus and balance, guys, that takes some work. So for some of you, this is a financial thing. And what I'm hearing is that you won't have to worry about these ups and downs with money. with God having you see if you're going to stay focused and balanced even when things are going up and down. There are always ups and downs in life, right? But God wants to see what your true potential is. Can you handle this? Are you able to be adaptable to changes? Because with that breakthrough that's coming for some of you, it is going to be a massive change. And God wants you to be able to still handle the money, stay focused on mission, and to stay balanced when major things change in your life. And for some of you, your financial stability is going to, you're going to have more financial stability than you can shake a stick at. Scorpio is 8th house. The opposite of the 8th house is Taurus, 2nd house. You may have a quincunx between your 8th and 2nd houses. That's not going to fit everybody. But again, the deep, intense stuff, the inner work, the shadow work needs to be done for some of you to realize your truth and your true potential. Okay? I thought something was crawling on my screen. I was like, what is that? It's a freaking GIF here. You're going to take it right into the danger zone, guys. Scorpio. The danger zone. I don't know, but that's what they're telling me. The deep stuff. The stuff where you don't want to go to. You don't want to face that fear. That's a dangerous place for you. You don't want to dive deep into your shadow side of yourself. It's a danger zone for you. But you're going to take it right into that deep, intense stuff. And that's where you're going to make the adjustments, the things you don't want to change, the things you don't want to look at, the fears you don't want to face, the shadow side of yourself you don't want to know is there. For some of you, that is your danger zone, and you are going to face it. Because guess what? It's not as dangerous as you think it is. It's transformative. It's going to make you realize, again, how high you can go, what your true potential is, infinite potential with that infinity symbol. Ooh, I like this reading, Aquarius. Now I want you guys to go listen to that song. Blast it on your car, in your house. Listen to it in the shower as you're brushing your teeth. I've been doing that, by the way. That song's been revving me up, man. And it came out of nowhere when I was doing my, setting up my YouTube shorts. 1:54 in the morning, Monday morning. I heard it out of nowhere. And I said, shit, man. I forgot how good this song was. And it's been changing my life. It's really helping me call in something. So, yep. You guys are going to go somewhere where you've never been. It may seem scary. It may seem dangerous. It's that danger zone is that place you weren't sure if you're not going to step foot in there, but you are now. What guidance do we have for Aquarius for the beginning of March? Yee! What was that? Okay. This has been coming out for all the air signs, I think. I think some of the fire signs got this. Here's a divine masculine right here. Speed, masculinity, and flow. Master of the hunt. There is a strong energy, but the masculine collective is breaking through the veil. They're rising up to the occasion. Hence, Phoenix rising from the ashes with the Scorpio card. There's something about their view of sex it's blah, blah, blah. Too much information coming in. They've undergone this massive transformation. The divine masculine collective here. and their view of sex has changed. Their view of themselves has changed. Their view of their roles in a partnership, especially a sexual connection, has changed. Making adjustments in just that sector alone. Going with the flow. Also that infinity symbol, dealing with the ups and downs. Again, I talked about mutable energy here, right? How adaptable you're going to be to those changes, those ups and downs. The bottom of the deck is the herbalist, number 36. 36 could be significant to you. It could be your age. It could mean something else. But when I'm looking at 36 as March 6th, that could be somebody's birthday, or it could be a significant date for you. Herbs, medicine, and healing. You guys are healers. You guys may be herbalists. It's kind of funny because I have the essential oils healing deck that I'm going to be pulling out, and it has herbs in there. Okay. The Divine Masculine Collective is healing tremendously. There's a massive awakening happening with the Divine Masculine Collective, but that's for those who have undergone your transformative process, your healing process. Okay? You are already rising to the occasion. You are already speaking your truth here. You're in alignment with your truth. Again, that mutable energy with the flow, being adaptable to changes. Some of you have already done this. Others of you, this is what you need to work on. Okay? There is a huge, huge breakthrough in the healing of the masculine collective. It's beautiful. A lot of people have been leveling up here. I'm looking at 15 also. Something on the 15th, or 15 is significant to you, maybe March 15th. So I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck first. Is this the last? This is actually the last card in the deck here. The herbalist is calling to you. Have you always been drawn to herbs? It's time to venture further into learning what the botanical world has to offer you. That's funny. Was I talking about weed in this reading? Or was it the other one? Moving on. No, I don't smoke that. Never touched that. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Just go ask. Go ask. I couldn't do it. Anyway, plant, spirit, medicine awaits you, and there is so much healing, wisdom, and excitement waiting for you. You may want to study formally or just dabble in making herbal salves and whatnot. Know that whatever path you decide to take will be full of rewards. There are so many plant spirits waiting to help you on your journey. We, like animals, can search out our own medicine. When we tune into our intuition, we begin to sense the pull to what we need. When we start to work with herbs, we understand the profound change they can create in the vast knowledge and healing they offer. We can choose to make medicines with them, or create beautiful foods, or even just admire them in your garden. The uses are endless, but once you start working with them, you will never go back. They will become a part of you, and this will in turn help you attune back to nature with a sense of peace, a sense of something long forgotten. What herb or plant do you feel drawn to? Are you drawn to particular colors or smells? Is there a plant that only seems to grow where you live? What is an herb that you tend to see everywhere? This is them reaching out to you. Take notice of what you see and dig a little deeper on what they mean and why they may be showing up in your life. A new doorway awaits you. So I'm smiling because mint plants have been showing up. If I could show you, I went to purchase a handmade ornament for Christmas in December, and she had handmade signs for plants or like gardens. And she had these signs here that she wrote on, and the mint one was calling out to me. There was also something in the Chosen episode with Judas taking his mint plant from his mother's house before leaving to go work his mission. I have had a thing for mint since I was a child. So case in point, if you're being drawn to something, guys, go get that plant. Go buy that herb or something. And today I was actually at Walmart, and I remember my mom telling me to go check the garden to see if they had any mint plants, and I actually did not do that today. So this is another huge sign for me to go find a mint plant. If it's not there, I'll find it somewhere. Okay? Or just go to what are those places called? They're not gardens, they're not florist shops. Nurseries, whoever said that, thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna find it somewhere. Anyway, and I've been having more plants put in my room here, for one. I've been drawn to tropical plants, but that mint thing has been staring me in the face. So now I gotta get a mint plant. All right, so the Master of the Hunt card. Where have you stepped out of flow? Are you feeling supported and flowing in what you were doing in your life, or are you facing resistance and exhaustion? I talked about resistance, right? You cannot be in complete flow if there is some part of your life that is residing in resistance. Resistance can come in many forms. Do you hate your job and cringe every time you have to head to work? Is there something in your life you have to do that brings your energy levels down, or people you have in your life that block your creativity? You might even develop pains in your body, especially your neck, where you are holding onto tension because of these issues, which is a physical manifestation of the block in your life, which equals resistance. If you can become more aware of these blockages in your life, you then look at how to change them and ask, what do I truly want? The change here needs to be made. Adjustments need to be made. If you are stuck in a job you don't like, you must shift your self-talk about it to something more positive and less permanent. You might say to yourself, I am grateful for my job because it is getting me to where I need to be. Then it is time to go after what you do want and become the master of the hunt. Hunt out exactly what is necessary to get where you need to be. Allowing ourselves to shift the negative talk around what we don't want can help shift us into a vibrational match of what we do want, which creates flow. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for the support and the strength of those around you. I talked about the masculine collective, some of them reaching out to you. If you are in the flow, if you are in alignment, if you are in your feminine power here, this is also others of you reaching out to other people. Ask them for support. Hey, I need help with this. Can you help me with this? Don't be ashamed of asking for help, Aquarius. It is not a sign of weakness. It does not make you look stupid. Okay? It doesn't. You might have exhausted yourself by being in a situation you don't like or pushing too hard to make something work, when you really need to remove your roadblocks first and allow the flow to take you to where you need to be. I'm hearing that for some of you, with all of the readings that you've watched for your placements, this has been repetitive. If you've seen this card multiple times in my readings, this is to get it into your head, Aquarius, that you need to follow the guidance that is on here. It's not a coincidence that some of you have been seeing the same card. You may have been seeing this elsewhere. Don't just ignore that if it's been showing up several times. All right? So what we're going to do now, Aquarius, before we head on to your extended reading, which the link for is in the description box below, or if you go to capellawellness.com, you click on the extended videos section of my website to view the extended for this. Don't forget to pay attention to your sign and the month and the year for this extended reading, okay? It's going to say beginning of March 2023. So what am I looking at? We're going to look into what you need to heal for the beginning of the month, okay? Before beginning of March. And how this is going to suggest to you what you need to do to help you with your healing. So the extended reading is going to include what is blocking you, okay? We're going to look more into what's going on here, more into what is out of alignment. Again, when you understand your blocks and what's blocking you from your abundance, from your true potential here, you are more in the state of flow. With the resistance stuff, which you have already seen here, Understanding what those blocks are and obliterating those blocks gets you more into a state of flow. It helps you to become more in alignment with what it is that you're trying to call in with your true potential. We're then going to look into what's going on in your love connection, because maybe something going on in your love connection is also blocking your flow, blocking love from coming in too, okay? After that, we're going to pick a couple of charms, or how many charms my hands at the pulling out of the bag here, okay? We're going to go pull some charms in the extended reading. And lastly, we're going to get messages from your masculine, your inner masculine, and messages from your person, okay? Or what they're encouraging you about, what they want to say to you to kind of help boost your confidence, perhaps. All right, let's see. What does Aquarius need to heal for the beginning of March 2023? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. This may even actually tell you what plant or herb you need to start using, you need to purchase to put around your house, something like that. What? They're having me read verse 3 of the Danger Zone song, and it says, out along the edges, always where I burn to be, the further on the edge, the hotter the intensity. Yeah. Closer you get to that edge, the more scary it gets, right? Oh man, I'm going to fall off that cliff. Danger, danger, danger. God tests your faith when you get to that edge there. But again, he's trying to see, can you handle it? Do you trust yourself enough? Do you trust me enough? Bergamo brightens spirits and attracts prosperity. You can get this essential oil, put it in a diffuser to help you to attract more prosperity into your life, to brighten your spirit, to lift up your energies, okay? You can even get a lotion or a body oil with bergamot in it. You can even take a bergamot pill, okay? There's pills down there. Maybe go buy this. Some of you may be able to find this, the real thing, okay? That could be your plant, okay? I believe Trader Joe's has a body oil with bergamot and lemongrass, but I know there's something with lemongrass in it. I was going to get that yesterday, but they ran out, and I didn't have a chance to get it today because the lady I spoke to said they were going to get them in stock last night. Last night, meaning I'm recording this on Tuesday, and last night was Monday. Alleviates and regenerates. Lemongrass in your cooking, lemongrass in your tea. Okay? Lemongrass in your water. Drinking a lemongrass pill. Again, something with lemongrass in it. The lotion, the body oil, the essential oil of lemongrass, or even a candle, guys. It's going to help to alleviate you, to relax, to renew, to rejuvenate all senses in your body, all right? I'm going to read the book because it talks about certain things. So let's look at, I just looked at time. Every time I look at THYME, I think of that Time song from Hootie and the Blowfish. Time, why you punish me. Lemongrass. This has actually been used in Ayurveda for many years to treat coughs and colds. It helps to alleviate muscle and joint pain, particularly from overexercise or the achiness that accompanies the flu virus. It is a powerful remedy for regulating high blood pressure when taking internally. Usually 1 drop taken 3 times daily in empty capsules. Lemongrass essential oil is believed to eliminate negative energies and to alleviate despair and darkness. It helps a person come out of a state of spiritual blindness, enabling them to see more clearly the path before them. In some spiritual practices, the oil is used to cleanse and purify as well as shed light on hidden issues. It helps to release stressful thoughts, creating a greater sense of peacefulness, to dissolve emotional obstacles in your way, and to support open, clear communication. Wow. And I just got this deck too. It's so fascinating how they led me, because they told me I needed to go to Trader Joe's, and they said, no, go to Barnes and Noble's, and I ran into this deck that was in front of this deck that was not in the self-transformation area of Barnes and Noble's. You see how God works when you are in the state of flow, Aquarius. He starts leading you to things that are part of your purpose, part of your mission, part of your truth. You being living up to your full potential and utilizing these things that God leads you to in your mission work and or your healing even. Okay? I've totally changed up what I'm doing in my readings, and I love this because it's different. It's helping you to get into alignment. It's helping you to heal here. We have the herbalist at the bottom of your deck. You can't just do yoga and Tai Chi and watch tarot and look at astrology things. There's way more to this than those things I just mentioned. This actually is used for a lot of stuff, guys. But look what it says. Dissolve emotional obstacles in your way and to support open, clear communication. Ace of Swords. Okay? And now we have bergamot. Oh, it gives Earl Grey tea its classic aroma and flavor. Look at that. I did not know that. And I have Earl Grey tea over there, but I'm drinking some other stuff. I drink a lot of mint tea, by the way. That's the other thing. And the color mint, it's green, obviously, but most plants are green. But when you look at mint ice cream or an actual mint or something mint, it's always green in color, right? Because there are other things that are green, but when you're looking at stuff, it's not necessarily whatever's created from it is not green in color. This may help alleviate stress, anxiety, depression, thanks to its ability to reduce stress hormones and stimulate dopamine and serotonin, the reward and feel-good hormones in the brain. It boosts collagen production in the skin. Collagen is a protein that is essential to healthy skin, and its levels tend to decrease as we age. This helps lift people out of the shadows of stress, grief, depression, and despondency. Bergamot is believed to resolve feelings of despair, hopelessness, and the sense of being unlovable, replacing them with hope and courage. Bergamot lightens the shadows of the mind. Throughout history, it has been used for spiritual protection and abundance and to attract money and prosperity. It is also thought to help us connect with our higher self and resolve conflict. I had no idea how powerful this deck was going to be. And I had looked at it once on Amazon until God led me straight looking at it in the face, and I heard it. You need to get this deck. Look behind this deck, Jess, and it was this one. Because I was being told by God, I said, you know what? I'm changing up my readings to kind of help people get back into alignment. And I had that thought. I had that idea. I said, okay, God, I'm going to start changing my readings to incorporate that into it. And he led me straight to the things that are going to help you with that. Praise God for that, because I didn't even have to think about it. God led me straight to it. This is why being in the flow is so important. And having this clear mind to be able to get that inside awareness, to get those downloads, and then you get that, okay, yeah, I got an idea, the epiphany, the Ace of Swords. Cool. I'm going to do this. I'm going to focus on this now. And then God will just, whoosh, he will just sail you right into where you need to be, what you need to be doing. In this case, he just put me right in front of these card decks to put into my readings. I'm telling you, it's amazing when you are just in the state of flow. And God just helps you with what you need. Seamless. Okay? It's fucking seamless. I can't get the Ace of Swords because it's all the way over there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move over to the extended now. Okay? Again, we're going to look into what's blocking you. Got to make those adjustments. Obliterate those blocks. I do have a supernova reading that talks about those blocks here. And if you've had that reading done before with me, new blocks tend to surface, or you might be surprised that a block that you got in that reading may still be surfacing. Okay? You may have not released that block, obliterated that block yet. It's to help you get to like the roadblocks need to be cleared, all right, for you to have those breakthroughs. So, yeah, and again, like I said, the messages from your masculine, your inner masculine, what's going on in your love connection, because it could be affecting your love connection too. And remember, love can be any type of relationship. And, you know, getting the charms and stuff, okay? So I'm going to go to the extended. I will see you there, but if I am not going to see you over there, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I really do hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.